Hi, it's Ken Crowther again with his veg plot details. You can see over the back, a bit of anti-rhinum chopped in. There's the latest apricot tree being trained. And down here's the lettuce. We cut them off to stumps, and as you can see, we cut them off like that and they actually regrow. And in fact, you can still pick the leaf. See, there's a bit of leaf there and there's a bit of leaf there. That's pretty good. These are last year's tomatoes that were over here, and they've come out quite well. Mint, we cut down half of the mint because it's nice to have mint with your pims. So we cut down half to encourage new growth, and we leave the rest at the back. Lots of coriander and some really hot chilies down here. Let's see if I can show you the chilies. Oh, basil, chopped back again, going into flour. Let's look at the chilies. Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, they're hot. And coming across to the French bean, which are going over, but there's still plenty. We're giving them plenty of water, and you can see there's plenty of bean, and yes, they are tender, tender, tender. This one made the cabbage white back again. There's no cabbages over here for you to lay your eggs on, I'll tell you. And there's, of course, a block of nasturtium, which we always plant because it's nice to eat the flower, and also you can use the seed for your salads as well. And the beans are still tender and giving you quite a good flavour, so you can hear me chewing it. Walking across here, my veg plot, you've got a lovely bunch of, you can see the courgettes amongst there, plenty of flower coming as well. Carrots have been a bit poor this year, but they are starting to show a little bit. And then of course we've got kale, still looking pretty good. I'm going to try and get some perpetual spinach before the winter, and a bit of lettuce still. French climbers, pretty well finished they have. There's some on there, but they're pretty well finished. Tomatoes, they've done really well. Plenty of, look at that. That's a lovely bunch of tomatoes, isn't it? And look, there's some plum on this side, some trusses on that side, and then the rhubarb, carrot, tomatoes everywhere. How about these? They're a bit unusual, aren't they? Yeah? I meant to show you these ones. Let's go back to these, see if I can find some brown ones. No, they're not showing brown. These actually go a sort of dark blacky brown colour. And then we got these ones that I just showed you. They're more like melons than they are tomatoes. I haven't eaten one, so I'll have to see what they're like. Runner bean are still doing very well indeed, producing lots of runner bean. They were late getting going, but are looking really good now. As for the beetroot, well, they're really fantastic. Look at those, golden beets everywhere. Bit more lettuce down here with tomatoes growing through it. And there's my bed of lettuce, and I've just sown some more lettuce to try and get some more lettuce growing for the coming season. Moving on to the leeks, they're growing really well indeed. More courgette. Oh, they like courgette here. Oh yes, we like courgette. And coming across here, the shallots have had too much water and rotted. The asparagus is still here, we're letting that grow up. And there's your friend, the cabbage white, trying to lay eggs on the cabbages for me to get rid of the caterpillars next week. These cabbages are looking better than they did. I've been spraying them, I've done everything on them. I thought it was the I thought to start with it was the rabbits eating them, but it's not. It's the cabbage white butterfly, and I have sprayed to get rid of them. Yes, organically of course. And there's my little veg plot. Look at the seed down there from the nasturtium. Going to be a display next year amongst the asparagus, isn't it? And a bit of flea beetle on the radish here, not very good at all. But please note, have pruned the apricot. Looking good. Let's hope it produces a nice lot of fruit next year. More from World Radio Gardening if you keep listening and watching, and we will tell you what you could be doing in the garden pretty well each week.